Welcome back to the Jim Bohannon Show. I'm Jeff Young. Shelley Ackerman and Cassandra St. John, my guests this evening. What we've been trying to do in the last few minutes is get through somehow, some way to these 800 psychic lines so that we can kind of get the dirt on it, or the scoop, or the truth, or however you want to put it. We don't have to make it pejorative. Mostly I'm just curious. Aren't you? Isn't it more fun to have Jeff spend his money than have you spend your money out there? I think that's a good, come on. It's human nature. Everybody sees these commercials on TV, and I'm sure that there have to be a ton of people out there going, it'd be kind of fun to check this out, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend my own money to do it. So I thought that's why we try to do this thing tonight.
Always thinking of the next guy. God bless you.
Oh, it's my Jesuit education that keeps coming back to haunt me. And I do mean haunt.
Really?
Mm-hmm,
How are you doing with your own phone card over there?
Well, interestingly enough, I just bought this brand new MCI phone card at Price Club, and Jane just tried it, our nighttime producer, and their little computer says, you have 1 unit left. To which I say, bull hockey, I've never used this card.
Those phone cards, don't get me started,
And I paid good money for this thing.
I know. I get that all the time where it'll say something like 9.8 cents a minute, and then you use it and they don't tell you there's a 30-cent surcharge connection fee for every call. And then you try to complain on the number listed on the card and you can't get through. Mm-hmm. What a racket.
Yeah.
Worse than the psychic hotline.
Why didn't we think about it?
But because we're honorable people.
Okay, we're about to try to get a connection again.
All
the
right.
drum is rolling.
The gods don't seem to be in favor of this for some reason.
Well, there's always the hairball oracle. Do you remember the hairball oracle?
Yes.
No.
Oh my! You've read Mark Twain. Okay, here, let's try this. Okay, we're on.
With data dial and a free reading now.
Yeah.
Speak your first and last names at the tone to begin. Add the words data dial. Speak your first and last names at the tone and say data dial for your free reading now. If your name is Kevin Cook, say Kevin Cook.
Kevin Cook.
Data dial.
Data dial. Hi, I'm Kevin Cook. Data dial. Well, now what? I mean, it said, is your name Kevin Cook? I said, sure, my name is...
Now, please stay on the line for your first free call.
Hey, by the way, everybody...
Before we begin, we will give you instructions on how to make all the extra calls you want.
Oh, I bet.
Just by dialing an 800 number.
Yeah, lose your shirt.
800-813-0859.
Don't need a hook and a worm to catch fish.
Use this code.
What?
You will need a code.
Okay.
Use this code.
What?
2282.
Remember your code number.
I just did.
2282.
I
Your
take
first
ginkgo.
free call will begin in just a moment. You will get 2 free calls to start.
Yeah.
You only need to know 2 things to begin.
Hey,
When you call the 800 number, you will meet psychics and
This
other
is how the
psychic
psychics
callers
get
for
reimbursed, because they'll ask you
or
for that
live
number.
Psychic talk.
Oh, okay.
Tell them to reach you at your box number.
Okay.
You'll also get free access to our internet website.
What box number?
You will now get information about both, and then you'll get your first free call.
I think we're using up somebody's
Your
free
box
call.
number is
88141871.
Your box number is
88141871.
What do I do with this?
your psychic email. Visit http://
Oh, come on. This is the internet. Fleece.com.
/psychic.
Sucker.com.
That's http://
They're putting it all out for you.
I'm sitting here looking at the clock, and the clock is going like crazy. We're going to burn up 10 minutes just hearing this gobbledygook.
That's how they
We will
do it.
now repeat your information and then begin your free call.
My God.
The number to dial is 1-800-813-0859. That's 1-800-813-0859.
Okay, so what's the deal?
Your code number. Use your code number.
Right now?
2282.
Give out your box number.
Yep.
88141871.
Me and 50,000 other people.
Stay on the line. Callers under 18 must hang up. Welcome to
Should I hang up, Jane? I'm under 18.
This is your free issue of Psychic Connections. This is the Editor's Corner. Welcome to the premiere issue of the Psychic Club.
It's going to go on for a week.
Connections. Because of the overwhelming response to our psychic telephone line and questions from our clientele,
and the police.
This newsletter was created to further inform our callers and answer questions that we
Wait a minute.
interest to you. Our newsletter contains material on various psychic
This is typical of these lines.
techniques, including tarot, astrology, angels and guides,
The Hairball Oracle.
etc. Also, we include a book review section and a horoscope column called Starscope, so you can find out.
They have the
what
secondary
stars
marketing
for
in
you.
there.
I wonder if they read sheep guts.
Let's begin. As we are all spirits living in a physical body, I know that all of us have psychic abilities, whether we are aware of them or not. This explains why
What will my phone bill be?
Psychic realm. We innately
gotta know.
that we are more than our physical body, so we are drawn towards the so-called paranormal. I suggest that there is no such thing as
We are our
sensory
BVDs.
powers. Instead of 5 senses, we naturally have 6, and because
7,
we focus
8,
only on the
9.
physical, we neglect that part of ourselves known as
I have 6 toes.
Just think about it. How many times have you been thinking about someone?
All
Person
night.
calls you on the phone, or unexpectedly drops by your home.
When do I get my free call?
Umbrella to take on an outing, and decided against
What a hose.
I think, this is typical, though.
What a hose. What do? You hang on for a half an hour here in this junk, and then what? You fall asleep?
When we learn to follow our intuition, we begin to
I think
expand our
they're trying to
natural
give you a
psychic
holding pattern until one of
abilities.
these psychics
Our
becomes
newsletter
available.
will share with you some
But don't they
techniques
know
and
that I'm
exercises to
calling?
assist you in your
No,
psychic.
they're busy with other people.
Feel free to browse
But don't they
among
know
the
It's
that
like
I'm
calling the
calling?
phone company. You're waiting for that next...
Number, please.
Shop for the persons and techniques most helpful to you, and it will be
This
our
is unbelievable.
pleasure to assist you. It has been said, to those who believe, no explanation is necessary.
And to those who don't believe, you're going to die.
No explanation is possible.
What do you mean no explanation is possible?
Editor.
This is like asking your parents about sex. No, we don't do that. Now what? Are we?
This is
the table of contents. Please listen and choose. Press 1 for Astro Talk.
Maybe.
Press 2 for Dream Technique. Press 3 for Crystals. Press 4 for Psychic Exercise.
What's
Press
that, Jane
5 for your
Fonda?
Sixth Sense.
6 cents?
for
Wait a minute.
numerology,
I got at least a
part 1.
quarter in my pocket. Hold
Press
on.
7 for Books in Brief. Press 8 for the Psychic Commentator.
Oh, gotta hear
9
8. Gotta
for
hear 8.
Self-Hypnosis. Press 10
Hey, Shelley.
for Starscope.
Which one do you want?
Press 11 for How to Create a Dialogue with Your Inner Voice.
oh boy.
And press 12 for dial a mattress.
Oils, incense, and baths. Press 13 for Tarot Corner.
I'm so
Let's do that. Let's do
14
tarot
for Cosmic Twin.
Oh, okay, 13, Tarot
Press
Corner.
15 for Numerology Part 2.
Well, listen, this thing's going to repeat.
Press 16
We're going to go
for Ghost
into
Story.
a
Press
break,
17 for Meditation.
okay? And
Press
when everybody
8
comes
My
back, this tape is
psychic
still going to be running.
You bet.
And let's just see what's going on. Anyway, you're on the Jim Bohannon Show. We're going to keep this thing going. We're going to play a couple of commercials, and we'll get back to whatever after these messages.
Well, I'm Wade East.
And we're back on the Jim Bohannon Show. Hi, I'm Jeff Young. We're doing the metaphysical tonight. Cassandra St. John, Shelley Ackerman, my guest. Shelley, we had a little problem trying to get through to this whole thing. That sounded like the endless, one of these services is called Circle of Friends, and that sounded like Circle of Jerks. I mean, it was just going around and around and around and around. I can get on the 8th Avenue subway and ride the thing up and down all night and get faster than where we were going with that recording. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know what? You want to know something? This afternoon when we spoke for a minute and you told me you wanted to do it.
Right.
You want to know what I really felt?
What?
Bad idea.
Why?
I didn't know why. I just knew it wasn't going to work. I didn't know. I really didn't know why. But I did not feel that it was going to go the way you wanted. Now let me ask you something.
Okay.
In your heart of hearts, I know you were like enthusiastic about doing it because it's like a really good idea.
I thought so.
But did you get any kind of a feeling that it may not go through?
If we had a phone system different than this one, I think it would go straight through.
I know, but that's not what I asked you. Did you get any kind of a sense when you were going through your plan
Right.
today? Because this is important, and this really does feed into what astrologers, readers, and even shrinks are trying to do with people is
Okay.
get people in touch with the guidance that they have, that every single human being on this planet has. So my question to you again, Jeffrey, in your heart of hearts, did you get any kind of a whisper of this may not work?
No, I did not.
Okay.
After we spoke...
This isn't a heart.
Rack, and they're warming up, and I thought, wow, just pick a spot and put her finger down, you hit a hot spot. It's incredible.